strawberry. Let me get a strawberry. I love it. Drop it in my drink. I say, now we really drinking strawberries and jam.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. If this is your first time here, welcome to my beauty entertainment channel. Absolutely. It's good to see you all again, not several months later, a month later, but slowly but surely. So before I start, if you would like to follow me on social media, here's my Instagram and my Twitter. I have a whole link tree linked below. And if you want, you can check out some of my recent videos. I recently posted a video on Bridgerton, so if you've seen that show, you can go watch that. Today I'm going to see The Wiz on Broadway tonight. Very excited. And I get to talk about, I'm very excited if you could not tell. Today I'm here to talk about this. Let's just all take a moment. Let's just all take a moment and really recognize the gift we have received. Because I remember little old me. Motivation came out, I was a sophomore in college. And I remember that semester so vividly because on everywhere I went, Motivation was the first song that I played. Like I walked, as most people in college, but when I walked, I played whatever music I wanted, but I always started and typically ended with Motivation. Always started, because I'm like, it's 8 a.m., I'm on my way to physics lab. And I loved physics. But that was a chore. And Normani made everything better. And now, what are we? However many years later, and she's still putting a smile on my face. And now we get an album. I'm just very happy right now. I'm just a very happy camper. I really I don't be listening to none of what y'all say on the internet, because Normani gave me a date for the album. The date came and I've literally been happy ever since. That's exactly what has happened over the past couple of weeks. I have been listening to Normani's album and Megan's album on repeat, as well as Arya Starr. There's a lot of really scarily good music came out in the past month and a half. So I've been listening to it all, including Miss Normani, who we're going to be discussing today. So Normani's debut album, Dopamine. I'm going to go through each of the songs and then share my ranking at the end, because gotta save a little something. And I'm gonna be trying this foundation, which is not new, the NARS Soft Matte. Guess how long I've owned this? I've never used it. Guess how long I've owned this? Best and wildest guesses in the comments. Go. Anyway, it's been like 2-3 years. Anyways, we're going to be discussing Normani's album. So our first song, I'm going to take several pauses during this because I really just want to sit with the fact that I am listening to a Normani album. I listened to a Normani album. I listened to a Normani album in the shower this morning, and that's like my 50th time listening to it. I just want to take a moment. I just want to take a moment and just really bask in the gift that I have been given. I really want to. Okay, I need to set my face. Should I use this Laura Mercier powder puff I've never used? Let's go for it. And I do have to keep my beauty blenders in here now because one of my cats likes to take them and just take them, and then I never find them again. But anyway, we're starting with Big Boy. This is a song to start with. Normani, I've listened to this album a lot in the past. I don't know how long it's been since it came out, but I listened to this album a lot in the past couple of weeks or months. It's really felt like eons, but it hasn't been that long. That's how much I've been listening to it. And I don't skip this song because it's the perfect opener. It's the perfect, welcome to Normani. You've heard a lot about Normani. We've gotten the songs from Normani, but everyone talks about Normani. Everyone talks about Normani. It's always talk, this, that, and the third. Let's hear from Normani herself. And that's what this song as an opener really did for me. It was really like Normani being like, okay, y'all have been talking for the past 5 years. Let me actually say something now. That's what I got from Big Boy. And it's not because it's so, Big Boy to me as a song is so much, not in a bad way. It's so much in a over the top fabulous way, and I really feel like there's a hair on me. I really feel like Normani embodies that energy completely, and I love that she chose it as her opening song from her album. I think it's a very remembering song. Like, doesn't really make sense. That didn't really make any sense. That was just the powder. Remember me song. This is me telling you who I am. This is me telling you what I think of myself. This is me telling you I don't like you guys have been doing whatever you've been wanting for the past couple of years and saying whatever you've been saying this whole time. Well, this is me. This is actually me, not whatever you heard about. I don't know how much of this foundation to use because I've never used it. I also might try using it with a brush. I just lied. I'm not doing that. Or no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna use a beauty blender. Okay. New Caledonia. I've actually gotten tan, so it might be a touch too light. Thank God. I was looking real light. That was really unethical. Anyways, I love Big Boy. Next up, we have Still. R&B Mani. So me and R&B, I enjoy all of her Mani songs that come out before. Motivation was one of my personal favorites, and then one of the songs with Calvin Harris. I knew Normani does R&B well, does R&B very well, but on this album, she did it even better. On all of her R&B like solo songs before, I've enjoyed them and I've listened to them, but what she was able to do with her own twist on R&B on this album is really what she really had me right. This is the realest. This is real, sexy, sultry music and sultry R&B that is slow paced, but I can dance to. This song is almost like what I feel when I listen to this song is like become captivated by me sort of energy, almost like a mermaid, but like this has nothing to do with water, but like almost like a mermaid, a touch. This is a soft matte foundation, which is actually a very good match. New Caledonia is NARS makes my like perfect shade. New Caledonia sheets. Anyways, back to the song. It just to me feels like a come into my trance. Come into my let. And that's what Normani does. Normani is a performer. That is what she does. She does a lot of things very well, but the one thing Normani is going to do guaranteed, no matter what's going on, no matter if it was some, I enjoyed the Fifth Harmony. I did enjoy the Fifth Harmony. Some of those songs were garbage. We all have to, it's okay. It's okay. She's gonna perform no matter what you put in front of her, no matter what you put on her, because they put the craziest things on those girls. And that I really respect. And that's what I recognize in a lot of these songs on this albums is how much of a performer she is, because I'm getting captivated by you through the AirPod. How are you doing that? I know exactly how she's doing that. This is a woman who was born to perform, who was born to put on a show for me, for all of us, but for me. That's Still. I really like that song. I like it. Listening to this for the first time, I just literally did not know what to expect. So I was just like sitting here on this exact couch, just like, well, I wasn't sitting. During Big Boy, I was not sitting. But I sat back down on this couch for Still. And I was like, wait, got it. That's how listening to Still was for me. And now, next we have All Yours. So this is when Normani was doing really well. The first two songs, like doing really well for me. The first two songs, this is when she started just like, I was like, calm. She lit the microphone on fire, recording All Yours. She lit the microphone on fire. Lit it on fire. What concealer do I want to use today? Maybe Pat McGrath. I need another shade of this because this one is a little red, but it's okay. She lit the microphone. The microphone was smoking when Normani was done with the recording All Yours. Like, I love, because the thing is, y'all, if you watch like my, like when I talk about like music previously, you know the 10 type of songs that I tend to like are the ones that are faster. And I always say that like because like there's fast-paced R&B. That's not what I'm not talking about R&B as a genre. But I've lost my point and now I'm back to my point. It's how I describe this song to myself is it's kind of like sleepy. Like it's a sleepy beat with a little bit of spice. And I've never had a song, I've never described a song that way. That's one. And two, I haven't had a song that I described that way that I've enjoyed this much, because I don't know. I think it's an it factor. I think that's what Normani has, is an it factor, and that's what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna keep talking in circles, but that's what it is. It's Normani's it factor that adds to that in the way that she sings a song like this, where I'm like, I want to see, I need to see this, I need to hear this, I need to see it. I need to see it, because you're giving so much performance literally behind a microphone. I want to see it all in person. It just makes the song makes me just want to dance. Most of Normani's songs make me want to dance and honestly just sway back and forth. I think this is what I want music videos to be for. Is this the first music video I want? I don't know. I haven't thought about that too much. I don't want to give a just answer, because that's a real thinker, what music video I want first. But this song to me, all of Normani, I'll talk about this like as I talk more about the album, it's futuristic in the way she made this song. Like there's like traditional R&B and the R&B we've all heard. There's something a little like peculiar. Where is the brush I'm looking for? Peculiar in the best way humanly possible about the way she makes her R&B. It's the slight edge, and not edge in like the edge in a different kind of way. So I can't find a brush, but that's I don't understand. That's fine, I guess. I guess the brush doesn't exist. That's weird. Anyways, that's fine. But this feels like futuristic R&B to me. And I really enjoyed it. I like this song. Next up, we have Lights On. So me and this song have had kind of a real back and forth over the past, like since the album came out. I kind of go back and forth from really liking it, and then I started skipping it. Not because, well, I started skipping it, and then I went back and listened to it, and I was like, oh, were my ears clogged? Like, hello, why were you skipping this song? And now I'm just like, kind of like, it's a good song. It's not my personal favorite song on this album. It is like that airy, sort of like floating in a balloon, or bubble sort of pop that is not always necessarily my favorite. But I kind of go back and forth on Lights On, truth be told. I know this is some of y'all's favorite song. I'm sorry. I'm like, I think there are several songs on this album that showcase what Normani does so well in that slight spice, like cinnamon spice, like not like too R&B. But I digress. Lights On is not my personal favorite song. I wanted to try something else new, and I need to remember it before I put makeup on and forget. I think it was these House Lab. I tried this already yesterday. It was nice. It was actually nice. This is the color Glassy Tangelo. I tried this yesterday. Where did I go? I went somewhere in which I tried this and I did like it. The next song up is Take My Time. So, you know, Normani's bubblegum moment. And I do have fun each time this song. I do have fun. But y'all know me and like my taste in music. I love a fun little, like, not throwaway in a bad way, but like a cute little bop for the time. I personally enjoy those songs. I personally like, because Megan's album just came out, like one of her in good news. I love Don't Rock Me to Sleep. Like I did, like, and I like that song. So like, just to give you context, but I have fun each time listening to Take My Time. It is not my favorite song on this album. I don't think it showcases her talents in the way that other songs on this album do, like All Yours. But I have fun each time I listen to this song. And I think I'm allowed to have fun each time I listen to this song. Yeah, this song doesn't make y'all want to do a little two-step each time, double count for two. No, I don't know, just don't take forever. I have fun each time I listen to Take My Time. And it's her sort of like traditional bubblegum pop moment. Because I think she does bubblegum pop later on in the album and in the single she released, just in Normani's way now. This is like all right, this is the way it has been done. Like, classic, you know, whose song. Now later in the album, I'm gonna show you how I do bubblegum pop. That's what I get from Take My Time. Next up is Insomnia. This is Normani doing Insomnia. Listen, how long is the song? Where's my phone? How long is the song? And why didn't you recognize my face? Insomnia. All 3 minutes and 49 seconds of Insomnia is Normani doing what Normani does best. This is her deep in that satchel. Deep in that satchel. This is what a slight edge to a traditional R&B. She did her big one on this song. It is slow, it is sultry, but it is captivating. It's not putting you to sleep. It's not making you be like, all right, we get it. Next one, moving on. It's not boring. It's not, okay, have I heard songs similar to Insomnia before? Yes, but in the way that it's almost haunting. That's the word that's coming to my head when I listen to Insomnia, especially in the shower or in the car, is haunting in the best way possible. In the best way possible. That's what I feel like when I'm listening to Insomnia. I feel haunted by a presence, just an ethereal being. That's what I feel when listening to Insomnia. And I think I want this music video first. I said I wasn't gonna be too and jump too far ahead with what I want, but I thought about it for 15 seconds and I think I want this music video first because I am just intrigued to see how she sees Insomnia. As she was writing that song, as she was like singing that song, video, she was recording that song, what exactly she was visualizing, because I'm like, the song can take you on so many, my face is matte. What? I mean, it's a safe, soft matte foundation, but wow. I want to see the journey that she takes us on with these visuals because I'm like, it is giving futuristic, but I'm not sure if it's necessarily getting futuristic like in the visual. I just want to see what she sees from it because her mind, absolutely. So next up we have Candy Paint. This to me is bubblegum pop Normani's way. She said, okay, I did it that way. You guys can go listen to that if you want to go listen to that. This is my version of bubblegum pop. And this version is so subtly, but not subtly different from the single that came out at first. I liked Candy Paint when I liked all the snippets we were hearing for months and months and months. I enjoyed those. I listened to when the single Talk Slower. When the Candy Paint single came out, I listened to it. I enjoyed it. Sat down and listening to the album. First of all, the song sounds incredible. I like the song alone. The song sounds even better in the album. And it's a subtle difference, but it's not subtle at all because to me, the changes added, made it a different song, almost. Made it a different song. I think it made such a big difference and the song was already good and you're taking that and you're making it quite literally even better. I'm taking this House Lab stick and I think the beat is hot. I love a clunky beat. Everyone knows this. Go watch any of my videos talking about music. I love a clunky beat. I love a clunky, it's the same reason why I really like maximalist decor. I love a clunky beat. I love a clunky beat. Because if you're able to take a clunky beat and make a hit with it, you got an ear. Okay, track my face, thank you. And I thought the slightest little tweaks between single release and the album release, really smart move. Really smart move, and it really enhanced the song. The song was already good, but it took the parts that made Candy Paint good in my opinion and made them quite literally exponentially better. And the song was already good. And I'm gonna keep saying that because the song was already good. And then I'm sitting here listening to it, not sitting. And I'm like, how did you make what are you talking about right now? I thought it was really, really well done. And it's really Normani taking bubblegum pop and saying, how can I make it mine? How can I make it mine? And that's what Candy Paint really showed to me. Next up, we have Grip. This is not my favorite song. This is not my favorite song personally. It does very much keep it with the sultriness and sexiness, and Normani said, I'm showing you who I am today, okay? It does keep with that. It's just not my personal favorite. You know, there's always a possibility for songs to grow on you. And you know, that could happen and that could not happen. And that's all right. Either way is all right and all fine and dandy to me. But no, Grip is not my favorite. And I don't like it very much. Next up, we have 159. So I listened to the song once when it came out, and I was like, this isn't really my vibe. Not really, this is not like really for me. Why it came, as I was listening to the album, this song came on, and I went to check my phone to see what song it was. I went to check my phone to see what song it was. That's how much I was enjoying my experience listening to it. I was very surprised. I was like, this is 159? I don't think I was listening to this one the first time around. I think I was listening to a different song because I must have been. Because I really kid you not. I was moving. I said, what song is this? I need to know the name. Lo and behold, Normani and Gunna said, just you wait. Just you wait. And this is me when I'm talking about Normani's R&B being spooky and almost haunting. This is another prime example, and she does it so well. And she does it so well. And Gunna sounds good on this. I am not asking for a solo version. That's a lot for me. In case you're new here, that's a lot for me. I'm not asking for a solo version. So I genuinely do think he did a good job. I'm not asking for a solo version. I think that's a win in anybody's book. Like they sound real. I don't know what I was listening to when that song, when the single first came out, but it wasn't this. It wasn't this, because I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed a lot now. All right. Next up, we have Distance. So this is a song that is growing on me. I did not like it first listen at all. And as I listen more and more, it keeps getting better and better. It's moving slightly up. It hasn't moved too far up, but it's getting better to me. Very much, she's like singing to someone, like singing Crying in the Rain type of song, which is sometimes my vibe, which is sometimes not my vibe. But Distance is growing. I think Distance is cute. That's what I'll say. I think Distance is cute. But Distance pales in comparison to the two real serious heavy hitters that close out this album. I'm not going to discuss Wild Side because that song has been out for 2 years, and I played that song. I don't even know if my Spotify will let me play the song anymore because it might have banned me from streaming that song because it was too much. But the Distance pale. Oh, it's not even a fair fight. It's not even a fair fight to have Distance be before these two real heavy sucker punch. It's actually insane. It's actually not right. Why would you do that to Distance? Why would you just squeeze her in there like that? That's rude, Normani. But I don't care, because what I heard after, first up we have Tantrums. Again with the spooky R&B. Does this song not make you want to get up and like freestyle too? It doesn't? Maybe, I don't know. This song doesn't make you want to get up and move, and not in a like, well, I mean, you can throw ass to anything. I can like pretty consistently throw ass to Life is a Highway by the Rascal Flatts, like pretty consistently on a regular basis. So you can throw ass to absolutely anything you want. But freestyling in a contemporary way. Y'all took the modern dance classes. Who took the jazz across the 4 routines? It doesn't make you want to do that. The very last Who Loves You Like I, the very last one. This is what Normani does so well. Oh my God, Tantrums. I'm gonna include 159 in here despite me being a hater at the beginning. And Insomnia, she does that so well. And she does songs like Big Boy she does songs like Big Boy, Motivation Campaign so well. Nah. It's too good. It's too good. It's too good. I really, really enjoy Tantrums, and we need a Victoria Monet collab. I don't know who I need to talk to, because my management company has already set up the collab between Victoria Monet and Megan Thee Stallion, which is stupendous, by the way. So we've gotten that score settled. It's now time to address this, immediately. And then last, but certainly, let me close this. Let me finish this so I can talk hands-free. Last but never least, could never be least. You bitches could never. We have Little Secrets. The best song. I'm gonna rank the songs later, but I'm not waiting for that. This is the best song on the album. It combines every single thing Normani does well into one song. We have our sultry, dark, spooky foundation. We have the fast-paced beat shaking that. We have that, and we have sex down. We have sexy down. The song culminates every single thing Normani does excellently. It almost the beat gives me little bit. It's a production. It's giving marching band. It's giving it's giving a parade. That's what this gives to me. The ending to this song, that's a baton twirl and drop and lights out in the stadium. She's not a good woman. She's not a good woman. Because what are you talking right now? What are you talking about right now? One of your songs, in my head, I'm listening to the first time, and I'm quite literally seeing you. I'm seeing you in a stadium. You're doing so much on the track. Because I have a very wild imagination, so I can imagine things like no problem. But to give me such material that I have so many options of what I can do with my imagination while you're singing this song to me. Normani's really that girl. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what y'all are about to do about it. I don't know. Y'all are gonna have to get over it. Normani's really that girl. And that's what she ended her album with. She said, meet Normani. And I think she did this was really successful for her. And I don't know this woman. I'm very proud of her because this was a cohesive project. And this project to me was I am Normani. Don't let that flip-flop tell you who I am. I am Normani. And this is who I am. And I loved it. I really, really did. And I'm gonna rank the songs. First, let me fan, because first you have to fan. Oh, crud. No, my Charlotte Tilbury's right there. Okay. Oh, crud. I was supposed to double set under us. I guess I'll do that after. That's okay. MAC Fix Plus. Let me just turn this whole card around. Turn the wigs around.
What?
Turn the wigs around.
You're sophisticated looking.
Spray Charlotte. This spray bottle is defective. Why did half of that just go on my lap? Anyways, now we're going to rank the songs, which you're really here for. And again, this is I'm not going to give disclaimers anymore because you're a grown, I don't know if you're an adult, but if you are an adult, you're an adult, get over yourself. So I'm looking at it now. Let me look at it again. And because I think, okay, got it. Well, now that I'm really looking, no, I think I'm right. No. Got it. Well, yes. Okay. I have finalized my ranking of Normani's Dopamine, her debut album. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. All right. We're going to start from the bottom, work our way up. I have them in tiers as I do. Are they ranked in their tier? I'm going to go with yes. I'm going to go with absolutely. So at our, I have Distance and Grip. Not personally for me, but are there for somebody. Amen. How many songs on this album, excluding Wild Side? 3. 8, 12. Okay. So in 12th, we have Distance. In 11th, I have Grip. In 10th, I have Take My Time. You know, a song I do enjoy. I enjoy it. I have a grand old time, but I know what's real and what's not. At number 9, we have Lights On. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think there are other songs on the album that just showcase her talents better, and we can agree to disagree on that. At number 8, at number 8, we have 159. That's far up. I thought she was gonna be low. Nah, 159 surprised me, and I haven't skipped it once when listening to this album. Sorry, what number was that? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. At number 7, we have Still. I was really like, ew, with this middle, so this is my middle tier here, starting with 159. I was really, because it could go back and forth any day with these 5 that are in this middle tier, but I'm gonna put Still here. Love that song, but the ones on above her, it's crazy, because I'm 2 songs into the album, I'm like, I love. Well, how am I supposed to rank these songs? How was I supposed to rank all these songs when I love everything? That was a debacle of this whole thing. So, okay, I forgot again. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. At number 6, we have Candy Paint. I knew she was going to be in this middle tier because the song is good. We have our 3 like real heavy hitters up there, but Candy Paint, Normani doing what Normani does well. So that was 6. And then number 5, we have Big Boy. I kind of was going back and forth between Big Boy or Candy Paint being 5 or 6. That could be changed like tomorrow. Like that really could be. I'm being realistic. However, they're in that spot. It's not a question of if they're in that spot. They are absolutely in that spot. I forgot I was not done with my makeup. I was not done. Anyways, then, at number 4, and this is where we start getting into, at number 4, we have All Yours. Where did y'all think All Yours was gonna go? Let's be realistic. Where was All Yours supposed to go? In the bottom tier? No way. My middle tier is rather large. My middle tier when I rank songs is pretty large because I think most songs are in the middle tier, and I like to keep my top tier to 3. I love the number 3, but also it just makes the most sense. It's top 3. It's gold, silver, bronze, not the rest. The other elements are not in there. But All Yours is she's at the top. She's at the top of the middle tier. Now we have a top 3. I'm sure you could guess, but this is my order. With the bronze medal, we have Tantrums. We have with the bronze medal, we have Tantrums. Her and James Blake. We have Tantrums. At number 2, we have Insomnia. Where was that supposed to go? And I already told you guys what number 1 was, so that should not be a surprise. It is Little Secrets, and I'm not taking any arguments. I'm not taking any. But what about it? Go listen to Little Secrets again. But what about what? What about what? What about this? What about that? I don't care. Go listen to Little Secrets again, and you'll come back with you'll have the same opinion as me. Go listen to. Did I just wipe off foundation? Hopefully not. You'll have the same opinions as me. I absolutely guarantee it. So I would recommend you go listen to it again. That was my ranking of Dopamine by Normani. So what am I excited for next? I'm excited for the first live performance. Hopefully at the VMAs. Please don't be stupid, VMAs. Please. I'm excited. She was going on tour. I'm very excited for that. Please be during my interview season where I have a more flexible schedule. Please, Normani, love you dearly. Very excited for the first live performance. I hope she's able to heal from her injury that took her out of the BET Awards. And I will speak very quickly to the belligerent baboons who wanted Normani to injure herself. I don't know what the argument was. A bunch of people who are not her doctor, physical therapist, dance, a bunch of people who don't know what the injury is, just know that she's in a cat and like has a bandage and is on crutches. You've opened their big mouths to be like, well, what? You hear somebody say, I got a really bad injury, and unfortunately for my health, to make sure I heal properly, I'm not going to perform. And your response is to badger them and say, well, actually, in 1965, this person did. Whoa! Come back to reality. Someone is supposed to put themselves in further harm's way for what? I don't want to be rude, but for what? Heal your body so you can do the next thing bigger and better. And that's exactly what Normani is going to do. Please. Absolutely, please. So I'll come back when I finish my entire look and I'm ready to head out. So if you would like to see more from me, you can definitely check out my Patreon. So my Patreon, I vlog, basically talking about random thoughts that I have about current events, popular culture, Twitter topic and person of the day, etc., etc. I'm also just sharing life updates and things about my life in med school and also my 2 kittens. Also on the Patreon, we do movie nights Sundays that I'm free, watching all kinds of movies that I had never seen before. And I am an immigrant's child, so there's a lot of movies I have never seen before. We watch things from the Lindsay Lohan cinematic universe to the Hunger Games, everything all around and in between. Also on my Patreon, we play The Sims. I go live on Twitch sometimes. Also some like pre-recorded things as well. And finally on the Patreon, we do have a monthly book club. The Patreon, like the members of the Patreon get to vote on which book, get to suggest suggestions and vote on which book we're gonna read for the next month. So this month it's Yellowface. I'm very excited for that. Last month it was Queenie, which I refused to finish, but it made for a really fun and hilarious book club meeting. And we meet at the beginning of each month on Zoom to talk about the book. So if you're interested in joining a book club, watching my vlogs, hearing about my cat who's currently scratching my coffee table, thanks. Definitely check out my Patreon. It'll be linked down below. I am back, finished my makeup, lip gloss all over my lips, but done. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching my video talking about Dopamine by Normani's debut album. Let me know your favorite songs down below. And yes, that's pretty much all I have to say. I loved it. I'm very excited for the performances, very excited for the tour. We'll be there, please, during the months I can make it. And yeah, let me know what your favorite songs are. Where is Little Secret Hive? Where is Little Secret Hive? Because I've heard from Insomnia Hive, y'all are real ones. Tantrum Hive, where's Little Secret Hive? I need to find y'all because we're the realest. We're the realest around here. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your top 3 down below. And yes, I hope you guys are having a healthy and safe summer. I hope you're masking because there is a COVID wave happening right now, unfortunately. But we have various ways to protect ourselves, one of them including wearing face coverings and wearing face masks, but I digress. So yes, hope you guys are having a healthy and happy summer, having fun outside, and yes, I will see you guys in my next video. All right, bye-bye.